Wounded feminine energy refers to feminine energy which is expressed from a place of trauma or pain. In this video, I'm going to share with you 7 signs that you are operating from your wounded feminine energy. Sign number 1. You have a sister wound. If you have been betrayed by another woman who could be your friend or a sister, then it is likely that that trauma led you to develop a sister wound, which means that now you find it hard to trust other women. If you have a sister wound, then it is possible that you often feel jealous of other women, or you feel insecure with respect to their achievements, or you feel that their life is better than yours. Having a sister wound means that you find it hard to trust other women, and so you might not have many women friends, and even if you do, those friendships are not that deep. Sign number 2. You feel like a victim because of the patriarchy, and you feel helpless and feel like you have an inherent disadvantage just because you are a woman. You have a sense of bitterness, and you feel that you would have been better off if you had not been a woman. You feel sorry for yourself and are always competing with men and trying to prove that you are better than them. And in general, you feel resentful towards all men. Sign number 3. You are fearful of losing what you have, and you are not open to the abundance of the universe. The idea of change scares you because you feel that it might leave you worse off than you are right now. If you sense that things are changing or that someone's behavior has changed and that might bring about some change in your life or affect you in some way or the other, then it easily triggers you. And when you get triggered, you try to manipulate the situation or the people involved in that situation. And it is possible that you do that unconsciously because it has become a pattern for you. It is the response that is naturally triggered the moment you fear that things are about to change and that you might lose what you have in your life. It is also possible that because of that fear, you indulge in selfish behavior. Now, this does not mean that you do not care about others, but that you are so fearful of losing what you have that becomes your top priority, and you do not think about how people might feel differently about the situation. Sign number 4. You have body image issues. To criticize the way that you look, even when someone compliments you on how you look or your features or whatever, you are not able to receive that compliment. You feel that you have to look a certain way to be worthy or to feel good enough. The self-talk is very negative and you are very harsh with yourself. You try to justify altering the way that you look. Your body is a precious vessel that your soul has been blessed with. You are able to experience this beautiful world through all your senses only because you have this body. So if you don't like your nose, remember that it helps you to breathe. It helps you to smell the beautiful fragrances around you. And if you have people around you who care about things like that, then they do not deserve to be in your life. Sign number 5. You have trust issues. You have a fear that if you allow people to get too close to you, you stand the risk of them leaving you and hurting you. The fear of abandonment usually has its roots in your childhood. It is possible that you felt betrayed as a child, whether by your parents or by some friend or sibling. So you decided that it is better to keep people at a distance so that you will not get hurt. Reason number 6. Analysis paralysis. You find it hard to make decisions because you are always second-guessing yourself. You tend to overthink things because you do not trust your intuition. Remember that your intuition is never wrong. It is possible that you have not been in touch with your intuition, but you can change that. Your intuition is like a muscle. It needs to be exercised. You can start small. So the next time you have to make a small decision, just go with your gut instinct. The more you practice it, the more in tune with your intuition you will be. Remember that as a woman, your intuition is your superpower, and so it only makes sense for you to harness it. Sign number 7. You avoid looking at things from other people's perspective. So if you feel that something is good for someone, then you also want them to believe that that thing is good for them. So if they don't do what you think is best for them, you feel that they do not appreciate your concern for them and that they do not love you the way you love them. You expect people to love you and care for you in exactly the way that you would like them to. Being aware to different perspectives also stems from this fear of change. Awareness is 90% of transformation. Identifying the trauma and pain that you have been carrying with yourself for years is the first step that you need to take to heal your wounded feminine energy. Usually, all these fears come from your childhood. Healing our inner child and learning to reparent her are powerful ways in which you can address that trauma. Remember that you have the power within you to heal yourself. And other than that, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.